Is now a good time to sell a home in New Jersey? Many homeowners have this question, and I'm going to answer that in this video. My name is Shaynon Gramling, and I'm a real estate agent here in New Jersey and in New York City. So if you're looking to buy or sell a home, please reach out to me. One of the first things to think about to determine whether or not it's a good time for you to sell your home is, why are you selling? Do you have to sell? Are you upsizing your home because you have a growing family and you need more space? Or are you downsizing because now you're empty nesters, all your kids are gone and you don't need as much space? Are you moving to a different city or state because of a job or anything like that? And if you're selling an investment property, why are you selling it? Are you just tired of the management of your investment property? Or are you looking to do a 1031 exchange where you sell your current investment property and move the proceeds into a new one in order to defer your capital gains taxes? These are the things that you have to think about when you're determining whether or not it's a good time to sell. I know that in a hot seller's market, it's very tempting to take advantage of the market in order to sell your home at a high price like you see your neighbors doing, but you do have to think about where you're going to live. Because if this is your home, not an investment property that you're selling, you're obviously gonna have to find somewhere else to live. So that brings me to another thing that you have to think about is, what are your plans after you sell your current home? If you plan on buying another home, you're going to be competing in that same market that you're selling in, but as a buyer. Now, if you're looking to upsize your home or downsize your home, the market for bigger homes or smaller homes might be different than the market for your current home. So maybe it's a seller's market for the home that you're living in, but maybe it's a buyer's market for a more expensive home that you're going to upsize to, or a buyer's market for the home that you might downsize to. If you're looking to sell your home and then rent until you can buy another home, then you have to look at the market for rentals where you live. Because in certain markets in New Jersey right now, the rental market is very competitive, and many of the rentals, similar to what you see in the sales market, they're renting above their asking prices. So you have to pay attention to that. But one caveat, you can look to see if there are any new construction luxury buildings in your city that you want to live in, because many of those do offer rent concessions where maybe you'll get a month free, especially if it's a new building that is trying to lease it up quickly. And if you are looking to move to some of these buildings, many of them cover the broker fee, so you don't have to pay that if you are using a broker. And then if you're not using a broker, then of course it's no fee then. After considering these things, of course you want to know how the real estate market is in New Jersey to determine whether or not it's a good time for you to sell your home. So the first thing that you have to look at is supply and demand. I focus my business on the north part of New Jersey, so Hudson, Bergen, Essex, Morris, and Union counties. And the information that I'm going to give you about the real estate market is going to be based on my experience in these counties. Right now, in the markets that I focus on in New Jersey, there is very short supply, so low inventory of homes for sale, or at least homes that people actually want to buy, and there is huge demand for them. So it is a seller's market, and it is very competitive. Lately, we've been having homes accept an offer and go under contract within about a week or two, and most of them above the asking price. In this market, it's not unusual to see 20, 30, sometimes even 40 offers received on a home, where most or all of them are above the asking price. This is great for sellers, but at the same time, it can be overwhelming. So it's very important to work with a real estate agent who knows how to navigate this process of negotiating multiple offers on your home. Now, I do have to say this. Although homes are selling above their asking price, it's still important to make sure that you don't overprice your home. One major reason why homes are selling above their asking price is because they're being listed at prices that are believed to be at the market level based on the comps or similar sales of other homes in the area, or they're being listed at a slightly below market price in order to bring in more buyers and draw more offers. For the homes that are overpriced, those ones are still sitting on the market longer, and they're the ones that are getting price reductions. So if you do want your home to get more offers and sell for a higher price, It's important to list at either market level or slightly below. And a knowledgeable and experienced real estate agent like myself will help you with that pricing strategy. Many people, including myself, thought that the rise of interest rates about a year ago was going to soften the market a little bit and bring down the prices of homes. However, that only happened for a brief time at the end of last year. After that, the demand for homes started to go up again because many buyers started to accept that interest rates are where they are, and many of them believe that they're not going to go too much higher and they're probably not going to go much lower anytime soon. So instead of putting off their plans for buying a home, they decided to jump back into the market. And when they did, there weren't as many sellers who put their home on the market for sale. And one reason for that is because they didn't want to have to sell their home and get rid of their current low interest rate and then have to go buy a home at possibly double the interest rate that they currently have. And that brings me to another point when it comes to determining whether or not it's a good time for you to sell your home is, are you okay with that? Are you okay with selling your current home that you might have a 3% interest rate on or 4% and trading that in for maybe a 6 or a 7% interest rate? For some, the answer could be yes, because maybe you really do want to buy another home or you have to buy another home. Like I said in the beginning of this video, you could be upsizing or downsizing or moving to another city or state. So you might have to accept that. But at the same time, it could be worth it in the long run for two reasons. One is that the interest rates fluctuate. So if and when they go back down, you can always refinance. The second reason is because if interest rates go back down to the levels that they were in, say, 2021, back down to like high 2s or even 3% range, the real estate market for buying a home is going to be even more competitive, because then you're going to have more buyers who are able to afford to buy a home, and you're going to have buyers who have more buying power. So that's only going to cause more buyers to enter the market, and who knows how much the inventory levels are going to go up then. I think that there are a lot of sellers who, if interest rates went back down, would be more open to selling their homes, because then they can go buy something and get a similar interest rate. But at the same time, prices will probably be higher. So you have to think about that too. My personal recommendation is to try not to look too much into what could happen, but look at your current situation and what you really want to do. If you really want to sell or you really have to, it's a great time in New Jersey for you to do that, because many sellers are getting record-breaking prices for their homes right now. You just have to be prepared for what you're going to do after you sell your current home. If you are looking to sell a home in New Jersey, I'd be happy to help you, so definitely reach out to me. All my contact info is in the description below. And if you're not in my markets, but you still want to sell your home, reach out to me for that, and I'll refer you to a listing agent in your market. Also, I know that I hit the basics in this video for how to determine whether or not it's a good time to sell your home in New Jersey, but if you want to have a more in-depth conversation about it, feel free to reach out to me for that too. If you found this video to be helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one.